all about how to become an influencer in 2023, 2024, pretty much 2024. Everything that I have done, I've known and used myself. So first off, if you're new here, I am Janie, by the way. I just want to go off by starting with this. I keep all, which I really highly recommend. When I started this, I made a folder on my notes called Insta, and it was in 2021 that I started. So it was, February 31st, 2021. So no, February 3rd, 2021. My starting statistics on Instagram, like my number of followers were 2,000. My average likes per post was 65, average comments 3. My current Instagram statistics, I don't know how much I get, usually like thousands of likes and hundreds of comments, and I am at 300,000 followers. So I've grown substantially. At this point, I did not have a YouTube channel or TikTok. I currently have a YouTube, which I think there's about 240 subscribers. So thank you guys. And I have a TikTok, which is roughly around 500,000 followers. So I've grown pretty, well, actually this is over the past almost 3 years. Yeah, 2021, yeah. So it's gonna be almost 3 years. So we'll say like 2 years, I've grown substantially. That was the day that I decided I wanted to do this. I was like, you know what? I've talked about this. We did a podcast. It's on my YouTube channel. It was the Fireside Chat, and of why I wanted to start an Instagram and all of this stuff. And my thing is, I've never had many girlfriends. I became a mom. I felt really, well, I was a mom for a while, but I had my daughter, and this was right, I don't know if you could even say it, when the world shut down pretty much. I just kind of was like in the house a lot. I felt alone, and I was working at the salon as a hairstylist, but I just wanted something more. Like I knew that I wanted to do something more. I wanted to connect with others. So initially when I started, just giving you a brief background of me, it'll all come together. Initially when I started, I had a pretty significant weight loss journey. Like I always felt uncomfortable. I lost pretty much a total of 70 pounds. I went down, I was like a 16, 18, now I'm a 6'8", so 10 pant size? Wait, no, is that right? No. I don't know, however pant sizes work. So I went down in pant sizes and all of that. And I did so many wrong things on my weight loss journey, and then I finally figured out how to do the right way, and that could be a whole nother video. But I just wanted to share like my healthy habits, the recipes I was making, workouts I was doing, struggles I was having with being a mom and like everything, and then just sharing my mom life and really connecting. Like I felt pretty alone, and I just wanted to connect with others, and that was my biggest thing. And I think that is what made me grow so fast, because I wasn't like, oh, I want to be an influencer and make money and, you know, do this, do that. Like the pressure was kind of off. Like I already worked at the salon. I just felt like there was something more for me that I was missing. And I'm gonna move around a lot, so I just get fidgety because I'm nervous. I just felt like there was something more for me. And my biggest thing was I wanted connection. I wanted to connect. I don't have that group of girlfriends, and I'm so envious of people that do. And yes, I have a loving husband, I have a family, and I'm so lucky, but that is pretty much where I started. And then slowly I realized like I didn't want to share about the weight loss stuff. There's only so much I could share. And also I still struggled with so many body images that I felt like a fraud, because I'm like, who am I to be sharing these tips? And it just was a whole whirlwind. I was like, I just want to share my life. Like I don't want it to be so weight loss focused. And that was unhealthy too, because that was an unhealthy thing with me. Like I was still figuring it out. And I don't know, I didn't want everyone to like look at me in that way, like, oh, like, but she's not some like super buff bodybuilder or like super slim. She like has loose skin. Like who is she to be giving me weight loss advice? I just felt like it was, no one was saying that to me, but it was all in my own head that I'm like, oh, people are gonna judge me. So I kind of shifted focus and was like, let me just share about my daily life, come on my Instagram stories and talk. And that's what I did. And little by little it grew up. So it wasn't like when I initially started this, I started it for something completely different, and my page kind of transformed over time. And everyone is going to say, so that's just a little bit about me. And then slowly but surely I started sharing just like I would order jeans from Abercrombie and I would share on my stories like, hey, I love these jeans. And people were like, oh my God, I was looking for jeans just like that. Or I would be like, these leggings fit really well. Or this like, just like stupid little hacks, like this 3-ingredient crock pot meal that I'm like, do people really want this? It's so basic. And yes, like other people are like, I was looking for an easy dinner recipe. And I'm like that with other people. Like I'm trying to think, someone lately have been sharing like putting a shower curtain and wrapping garland around it and putting it in your doorway and it looks beautiful. And it's like a 2-second hack that someone decided to share. And I'm like, I need to do that. This is how it started. So I posted on Instagram my goals and how I achieved them. And I got so many messages of like, how do I become an influencer? I want to be an influencer. I'm a mom. I want to find a way to make an income from home and all of that. So the message that got me was this one. Hey Janie, I love watching you and how you make your content so relatable. I'm a single mom of 4. I'm a 4-year-old and would love some help of how you went about this whole influencer stuff. From one Jersey girl to another, I'm just scared and don't know where to start. Please, any advice would be great. Okay? So my exact response to her was that I'm gonna make this YouTube video and it's pretty much basic steps. So it's gonna sound, this is what I said to her. It's gonna sound very, I said generic, but that's not the word I meant. Cliche. It's pretty much just show up and post consistently. That is the basis of being an influencer. Be yourself, show up, and post consistently. And I said people can see through the fakeness, so share things you actually love. Tag companies, reach out to brands, provide people value. For example, if you find a great pair of jeans that fit your body type that you love, share them. If you have a cleaning hack, an organization tip, share it. Because I think that was a big thing with me, was the fact that the first 2 years of me growing this, I worked. So I had my source of income already. Like this, I wasn't doing, people can see through the BS. I wasn't doing this with like, hey, I want to be an influencer to make lots of money. That was, and I feel like when you are doing that, it's not genuine. I was doing this because I really wanted connection. Like I felt like that was missing. And I love talking to you guys. Like even now with 300,000 followers, I get so many messages a day. I spend hours, way too much time on my phone because I still want to like Instagram's my biggest thing, right? Like love messaging back and talking to you guys. And like, I honestly love that. Like it was my baby. And now I love YouTube. Like I love all of them. TikTok, I'm not as like, it's more funny videos. I'll comment back and forth. I don't really go through my messages. So I think just that, like just sharing that is so big. So my biggest tip is don't think about the money and like don't try to be selling things. I know a lot of you want to make money off of this and the money will come, and there's great affiliate programs too, like Built Bar, for example. I've been eating Built Bars forever. Absolutely love them. And I got a code with them very early on. I reached out and was like, hey, do you have an affiliate program? They said yes. People buy Built Bars like crazy for me and I don't even mention them anymore. I still eat them daily, but I don't even have to mention them because I genuinely love them. People that bought them genuinely love them. So it was just one of those things that made sense for me. It was easy. So there is money in it, but think about really connecting and what you can provide value. The biggest thing is you want to provide value for people. And this got me in the beginning. I was like, I have nothing. I'm just a mom. I'm just a regular. Like I'm not, I don't know, like I'm not super pretty, but I don't consider myself ugly. I am not super fit, but I am not like completely like out of shape. I am not the smartest person, but I also don't think I'm the dumbest person. Like I always just felt so like in the middle. I'm a good mom, but I'm not great at like crafting or anything. I'm actually awful at crafting and that kind of stuff. And I was just like, I just felt like I was just boring. Like I felt like there was nothing special about me. Like I don't stand out. There's nothing special about me, but it honestly worked in my favor because I get the comment all the time that I'm so relatable. And I think that's what it makes me special, that other people can genuinely feel related to, like they can relate to me, and I love that. So go in it and just be yourself. Like don't feel like you have to be anything but yourself. All right, I like go on tangents. So all right, first things, do you like niching, having a niche? So you want to have, I don't know if I believe in the whole niche thing, because I started with one thing and I started with workout, like health, fitness kind of thing, and then motherhood, health, fitness, and then I went into like couples comedy, marriage, which I still is a big thing, and then I kind of went into like all over lifestyle, where now like you more or less want to go into having a goal audience. I think that's the better way of doing it. My goal audience, women, specifically moms, ages like 25 to 50, like that is kind of my audience. I am married, I do have a blended family, so those are a little more niching specifics, but just my goal audience is relating to other women that are in a similar age bracket and lifestyle point as me. But that is completely up to you. Like, say you're a really great artist. Your niche might be like, I don't know, many kind of art forms, but like watercoloring one, like watercoloring. Or if you're a great baker, your niche might be like baking these amazing cakes, and you're reaching out to like that community of people that are interested in like cake design or something. Me, I feel like I'm more broad because I just want to be lifestyle. I just want to be myself. So I think it's just a matter of having a goal audience, so you can kind of like, if I randomly started sharing, I'm trying to think that's like something out of like scuba diving tips, my audience would be like, what are you, like my followers, they would be like, what are you doing, Janie? Like they would probably think it's funny, but they would just be confused. So like kind of saying that, like that's why I like to share a mix of it all, like my recipes that work for my family, funny things that happen with me and my husband, outfit finds, things that other women my age might be looking for or are looking for. So have a goal audience in mind. Pick a couple of topics that you want to share about that you're interested in. Because trust me, there's so many things, but pick things that you're interested in. And then like rotate them. Maybe for me, it'll be like cooking, clothing, marriage humor, I'm trying to think what else, family activities, and rotate between them on your post. So that's the thing with niche. I don't think having like a specific niche is that important anymore at this point. Just have a goal audience. So yeah, actually we will go over that. How I grew so fast? Reels. Reels has such a big reach. Like, so I'm talking about pretty much Instagram specifically. On YouTube, Shorts, TikToks, which are short form videos. So YouTube Shorts, really, I started with long form, and then once I did Shorts, my followers just skyrocketed. Instagram, Reels, like Reels reaches such a big audience, and posting, no one's gonna like to hear this, posting daily. I have posted every single day on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram for the last 2 years. Every single day. Maybe I missed like one day, but I will post a reel, a video, and people are like, how do you create that much content? It's not that hard. If a funny thing happens with my husband, I'll film it. Like for me and my stuff. If I'm making something for dinner, I'm like, you know what? I should share this. I'll film it. Add a trending audio over it. Add some cute text like 5-minute breakfast, like easy, easy hairstyle. Add some trending things, and then that's it. You could spend a day filming 10 reels, and then that's it for like a week and a half, and you have one to post every single day. So don't make it anything bigger than what it is, and you will get better. So in the beginning it might take you longer, or you might really be trying to make your content look perfect. Don't worry about that. Just get it out there. You will get better. My content does not look perfect at all. I film everything besides long form video, YouTube videos. Everything is on my phone. I film, I edit, I do it all from my phone. So you do not need any special equipment. Right now as I'm filming this, it is on my camera. I have a very basic YouTube camera. I will link it in the description. I am just sitting in the window. Best lighting is your window lighting. I do at this point have a ring light from Lumcube, and it is the best thing, but you can get that Alex Earl selfie light, put it on your phone if you have bad lighting. It makes a world of difference. So you don't need any special equipment. So if you're looking to grow fast, Reels and showing up on for Instagram on your Instagram stories. I'm just gonna pretty much focus on Instagram, but you could switch this onto other platforms easily. But showing up every day on your Instagram stories, just talking about what you're doing, a find you found, what you're making for dinner, like let people get to know you and relate to you, and it will help you. So then other things, start a like to know it. I'm pretty sure anyone could do it. That's where you link things and can get commission. So if you're going to be sharing, like if I'm going to share this sweatshirt, I can link it on Like to Know It, share it, and you make commission. Start an Amazon storefront where you can link things you are using, easily share, and then it directs people. Like people can go right onto my Like to Know It, type in the bar sweatshirt, it will pop up. They can go on my Amazon storefront and type in leggings. The leggings I'm wearing will pop up, or board game if I mentioned. So those are great just to have something for your audience to show where to go to, and you do get, it's a very small commission, but you do get commission, so it all adds up. So like people always say, they're like, oh, you must get commission or paid for that. Like, no, if I'm sharing a lipstick that is $20, I probably get like, you don't even get 10% commission on it. You get like 8%, maybe even less, sometimes like 7%. So like, what am I really getting? Like $1 something for this like commission? Like, yeah, it adds up, but it's not anything crazy. Amazon, the commission rates are pretty low. So you're not gonna be making, I don't know, maybe some people do, but you don't make a lot of commission. It's just pretty much, you do make some, every bit counts, but it's pretty much just to have somewhere to direct people. And if you are sharing, you might as well get something. On Like to Know It, there are higher ones, like I think Stanley cups are pretty high, which is something I use and love, so you might as well. So just start those. You don't have to be good at them. Just create them. You could take a mirror selfie in the outfit you're wearing, post it on there, tag the things you're wearing. Give yourself time. It's a learning curve. It takes time to tag and link things, but it's worth it. And then if you're gonna make collages, I use Canva Pro. I have the Canva Pro now, but you could use the basic Canva for everything. I think the Pro, the only different, well, there's probably millions of differences, but in the Pro, you could save like your branding colors. So I have all the colors I like to use. You could save like templates. So it's really easy just to like put in like Amazon favorites and then switch out things and already have the template made. But I use Canva for everything. So if you see a collage or anything like that, it was made on Canva. And then how I record, I went over that. My phone, I have an iPhone, my good old iPhone. People, I find sometimes when you record with a camera, it looks too like addy, I guess. I don't know. Like, I feel like if I do a brand deal and I'm recording with a camera, like, I don't know, it looks more natural on the phone. So use your phone. There's so many things that you can like just type on Instagram, best phone settings for filming reels. I don't even know what mine are, but I do like if I'm doing like makeup or something, use cinematic mode because it'll focus on your face. And then like I said, I do have the ring light from Lume Cube. That one's the best. I had an Amazon one and it would just break all the time. And then I have the Alex Earl one. That one's really good, but Sunlight is the best. And then creating reels, people get so confused about this. Instagram has made it so easy. How I learned, YouTube videos. Literally YouTube, how to create a reel. It will break it down for you. I have YouTubed everything. I paid $600 for a course. I'm so embarrassed to say it. For a course, and it was like, I was like, how do I pitch myself to brands I want to work with? How do I create reels and all of that? And it was stuff I could have gotten for free. So I'm sure some of these courses have value. I just see so many of them pop up and they charge an arm and a leg, or it'd be like an influencer master course. And I'm like, what are you, like what? Like, and I don't know, I feel like those people that are doing that, are you really in it for the right reason? I don't know. They rub me the wrong way. So just try YouTubing or searching in the Reels search bar, or like Instagram search bar, or on TikTok. TikTok has so many great things. There's tons of like creators on there that specifically just focus on like how to grow certain things. A YouTube channel I really love to watch is Robert Benjamin. He is great. It's very repetitive because honestly a lot of it is repetitive, but he goes over like hashtag strategies, reels length, like more in-depth stuff when you get to that point. I haven't watched any of his stuff recently, but like that really helped me. So following him, I'm trying to think if there's anyone I follow on Instagram. I follow like this Lucas guy that he'll put like helpful tips for post, but like don't think too much into it. Like just have a posting schedule. Think when your audience is online. Like if you're trying to reach a certain person, just think of like a mom, like if me with moms. Like is a mom gonna be scrolling on Instagram at like, I don't know, 3 p.m.? Probably not, because she's probably getting the kids home from school. Like it's probably not the best time. Like maybe there's some sitting in car pickup like scrolling, but just think about that. Like there's so many tools now that show you like the best time to post and things like that. But just look it up, like how to create things, and don't go crazy. Like if it's your thing to like love all these cool effects and that kind of stuff, by all means do it. But if you're just learning how to do reels, do basic stuff. Like just start with the basics. I see some girls that do like is that what it's called? Transformation, where they do like cool things. I've tried and I'm like, why am I spending so much time doing this? And no one on my page I think would really care or be like, Janie, thank God you started doing these videos. I like them so much better. So yeah, so one thing that I really it bothers me so much when I get messages from girls that are, and I've had quite a few, and it's the same people messaging me. Like, hey, can you show me how to do this? Hey, how did you do this? Hey, how do you do this? And I'm like, for me, I freaking YouTubed everything. Like, if you're not gonna take the time to learn and figure this out on your own, how are you gonna stay consistent? Like, if you just want it handed to you, it's not gonna work. Or another thing that bothers me is like, hey, will you do a giveaway with me? Like, yeah, I do giveaways. A lot of times giveaways are with girls with a similar following group as you, and a similar niche. Like, if you guys are, like, if it's other people with moms or fashion, whatever your niche is, like whatever your ideal audience is. But a lot of times it's like with friends, but it usually is a similar follower count. But say I did a giveaway with someone that has like 10,000 followers. You're not gonna all of a sudden hit 300,000 because you did a giveaway with me. And people are gonna follow you. Like, if they click on your page and there's nothing else there, or like you're not posting consistently, they're gonna unfollow you the second the giveaway's over. So that is not realistic. Don't focus on giveaways. Giveaways for me are more a fun way to get together with a group of girls to give back and support the people that follow us. Like, that's why I like to do them, and I do them every so once in a while. But people always say like, hey, like, can you share this for me or do this? And I'm like, just because I share something, it doesn't mean you're gonna get tons of followers. And if that's how you wanna go about it, like, I don't know, it just sits bad with me. Or like doing tons of giveaways on your own page, that just doesn't look like a show. People say there's some that are good if you have like a sweatshirt like if you have a company that you make printed graphic sweatshirts and you want to do a giveaway to get reach, and you say tag another person, and then people see like, oh, I really like this girl's style, like that's good. But don't do them too often. Like, people are really, they want to see something more. They don't want to just see giveaway after giveaway. And engagement groups are another thing. Do not get caught up in them. Like, when I first started, I was in one for a very, very short period. Some girl was like, hey, do you want to be in this engagement group? And I was like, great, we can all boost each other and get tons of likes and comments. I quickly realized I don't want the likes and comments. I want real people following me and relating to me. Like, if you, just because you get tons of likes and comments from other creators, what does that do for you? And then it's a pain in the butt. Like, they were like, okay, I just posted something, now all go like my thing and all go comment my thing. And people figure it out. And it's just, I don't know, just don't get involved in those. Those are all gimmicks, scams, whatever you want to call them. There is an easier way, and that is just posting and providing value, providing for something, and that value could be entertainment, it could be tips, tricks, money advice, fashion, it can be anything. Providing some sort of value for the person watching, and then engaging with that person or the audience or whoever starts commenting, engaging with those people that are there because they liked your content, not with other people just because they want to grow. Like, that is just something, and it doesn't work. It does not work. Talking on stories is very important. Just showing who you are. I feel like that's very important, and just be yourself. It is so awkward at first. Like, when I first started doing it, I felt so uncomfortable. Now I think because I talk to so many of you guys, that it's just natural, like it comes natural. So it does get easier. Like, I could whip up my phone and start talking in front of people, and I'm comfortable doing it. So it's like anything, practice makes perfect. And then use your stories as like behind the scenes. That's another note I have. No matter what you are, if you're a cake baker and your feed is mainly cake baking, okay, great. But behind the scenes on your stories, maybe show you getting ingredients and behind the scenes, or show you like having a relaxing night, what movie you're watching, like just little things. Like, I look at stories as like more of your just daily life. And it's just really great. Like, I love messaging people back and forth. I literally watch stories all the time. I just love, maybe that's just me, I just love them. So those are really my main tips and tricks. Like the biggest things is like figuring out who your ideal audience is, focusing on that audience, providing value, whether that's entertainment value, whether that's tips and tricks value, financial value, providing people with some sort of value, giving them information on something, give them a reason to want to follow you, and be yourself. People can see through the BS. Don't try to be anything you're not. Be yourself. You are enough. Be genuine. Share your opinions on things. Be yourself. And also when people reach out to you, engage. Start a conversation. Grow that community. Like, because then other people will be like, oh, I love following this girl. You have to follow her too. I messaged her. She replied. Like, that goes a long way with people. If they message you about something and you reply, like if they took the time to message you, take the time to reply, please. I try my best, and it really irks me now because sometimes I'll get so behind in my messages and I'm like, oh no, I feel so bad. But I also don't want to, I don't want to like, I do have, and also know this too, because now that I am bigger, I work with the creator company. They help me set up my links. They help me with my collages. This is all new because I was talking to another influencer girlfriend of mine. And I was just like, oh my God, how do you pump out so many of these collages? And she was like, I hire someone. I was like, you do? And I felt like an idiot. And she was like, yeah. And then more creators I talked to as they grew, they started investing in themselves and hiring people. And I was like, that's how they get so much done. So hire, if you can, like, as you grow. First, do it yourself. Learn it yourself. But then as you grow and you see these other bigger creators pumping out so many things, don't feel defeated. No, they probably have a team behind them. And now I do have the Creator Society that I work with a couple of days a week. I love them. And she's always like, oh, I can go through your inbox for you. And I'm like, no, those are my people. I will talk to them. And she does sometimes will like help me go through my like message request, and she'll be like, hey, I went through your message request. These are people like looking for things. They're genuine. They're not just like, sometimes you get rude comments. And she'll be like, so you can like go review them and respond how you would like. So that's really helpful. I just thought of something that I was like, oh my gosh, this is something I wanted to talk about. Oh, reaching out to brands. How have I not done this? Reaching out to brands. So first, don't expect a brand to want to work with you if you don't follow them, you've never mentioned them. Like, that's just weird. Brands, you should be, like anything you use, if I'm drinking Diet Coke, actually I never tag Diet Coke. Tag Coca-Cola. And then after a while, reach out to them. Hey, I love Coca-Cola. My audience really loves Coca-Cola. Is there an email I can reach out to for a potential collaboration? And just know at first, you're probably going to be doing things for gifted collaborations. They're going to send you stuff, which is wonderful. And then you're going to create a video. Eventually, they will start paying you. Not all companies pay, but some do. So really tagging the companies, make a list of things you use, no matter how basic you think it is. Like even your hand soap, look at the brand. Is it something you use every day that you swear by? Then tag them, reach out to them, maybe someone else. If you have like great laundry detergent that have no scent because your kid they are really sensitive to laundry detergent and you swear by this one, tag them, reach out to them, see it, say, is there an email? And then when you email them, say, hey, go on Canva, Google Media Kit, fill it in with your stuff. So easy. Use Canva for everything. Make your own media kit. Your goal audience, it literally lays it out for you in there. Or just Google how to make a media kit. Go on Canva, create one real fast, reach out to the company. Hey, I got your email from Instagram. I really would love to do a collaboration with you. This is my audience. I use your product. I think I could be great value for this reason. Whether it's personal experience or something you want to share. Here's my media kit. I look forward to hearing back from you. That is it. If they don't answer, okay, message another one. Who the heck cares? If they do, great. Now you have a chance to work with them. It is that easy. You can literally Google how to pitch myself to a brand template and it will come up. You could probably even AI it right now, like ChatGPT, and just write in there, like, write me an email template to pitch myself to a brand for an Instagram collaboration. There are so many tools right at your fingertip. So please don't pay people money for things that you could literally just do on your own. That just gets me. So I hope this was helpful. I know this is super long and I went on so many tangents. That's just how I am. This is not my normal thing. Like I never thought in a million years I'd be making a YouTube video on how to become an influencer. just because it still feels surreal to me. It still feels very surreal to me that I get to call this my job. I am lucky to have these platforms to share. I'm so beyond grateful and so lucky to have this. So if it's something you really want and you're in it for the right reasons, do it, because it's just, I don't know, it's still, I say to Dave all the time, I'm like, I can't believe that like I accomplished this, and like I have people that like value my opinion, or like going to me for advice, or going to me for fashion finds or things like that. Like, not that I'm a fashionista, but like there are other moms that want a comfy outfit that still looks cute to wear to a holiday party. Like, okay, I got you. I'll throw in leggings and a cute sweater. Like, let me link it for you. So it really is the greatest thing. Like, I know people bash influencers. I don't care. It is hard work, but it is the greatest thing, and I love it. So if it's something you really want, just do the research, Google, take notes from this video, put yourself out there, be yourself, pitch yourself to brands, show up consistently every single day, or as much as you can, whether that's 5 days a week, and it will happen. But take time. Like, you saw my starting statistics from 2021. It is about to be 2024. This did not happen overnight, and I feel like a lot of people forget that. It wasn't like, bam, 300K, like 248,000 subscribers on YouTube. No, this was me showing up consistently. So do that, take time. Don't compare yourself to people that have been doing it for a couple of years, that have a team, that have people helping. Don't compare yourself, because it is defeating. Don't do that. Start where you are and just work on growing. So that is really all I got. I hope this was helpful. Sorry I talked your ear off, but I just love you guys. I adore you. Thank you for being here.